Hey guys, wanted to show you a couple pieces that I finished here. A few weeks back I picked up a lot that had a floor jack, a vise, a Dremel tool, a couple of various pieces. This Craftsman vise was in the lot, and if you remember, it had the jaws that stuck out about 9 inches across. But anyways, I took it apart, cleaned it up as I always do, and trimmed up the jaws. They sit a little high and a little above the body of the vise, but I'm okay with that. But I trimmed up the sides and replaced a couple of the bolts. The jaws were missing one bolt each. And this is a nice little vise. It's smaller, but it's a good size. It's not too small, but you can see those are all in there. So I used a Rust-Oleum red, and it's pretty bright. And this swivels and whatnot. It's got the. I didn't clean this up. Those aren't too deep. I just kind of left it. But you can see I painted it the red and highlighted the lettering on the sides. And you can see this is model 391 5180. And it's not a bad little vise. It's kind of a groaning noise when you turn it, but it's okay. And in the background, I'll show you this other one. I've had this one. I've had this a while. This is a smaller Colombian. Scoot this over. I picked this up at a flea market for 15 bucks a while back, and this is a little bit smaller. I want to say it's 3-inch jaws. The Craftsman are 3.5. And this is also a Rust-Oleum paint, and it's a little bit of a paler, darker type of red. But this is C43, and it's a nice little vise, and it's definitely usable. It's just small, so these are just two vices that I've painted. I have several that aren't painted, but lately I've just been taking them apart and painting them. And last thing I wanted to show you was Simplex jack. This is made in Chicago, and this is the 1x6. You can see. So obviously, I left the threads unpainted in the top portion. Now this is meant to have a bar in it, and you just twist. And they're pretty nice. I think these are pretty collectible. So this was in that lot. There was a floor jack, this, a Dremel tool, an old Black & Decker drill that I kind of restored. Several pieces, and I paid 50 bucks, but I painted this with a green tractor enamel paint that I picked up at a sporting goods store called Runnings here in Syracuse. They sell sporting goods and, country type stuff, a lot of tools, a lot of stuff for the farm or whatnot. You could see I even painted the inside, but this was pretty rough beforehand. The casting is terrible, but this is just a nice piece. It's not going to get used. I'm just going to keep it to look at. I think it's cool. I think it's got a little ball bearing on the top, but yeah. Anyways, the paint. I had picked it up a while ago to paint some accent pieces outside of the house. The house is beige with some green accents, so really impressed with the paint. It's super glossy and it's thick. It's got a nice finish. A lot of times with this Rust-Oleum paint, I found that it'll be glossy in some areas, and in other areas are more like a satin. I don't know why it does that, but this stuff is super smooth on the finish all the way around. So, good stuff. But just wanted to show you the Craftsman vise and the Simplex jack. I got a lot more stuff in the works and more videos to come soon. Have a great day. Thanks.